Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. Hey.
You ever have the feeling like you forgot something?
You mean such as how I defeat?
I'm having it right now and... Wait,
Your cat can fend for itself. They are excellent.
that's what I'm worried about. Do you know how many people live in the greater Boston area? Ooh, I know. I'll just call Star-Lord. He owes me a favor. No, wait. He's been terrified of Chewie ever since that hairball tried to eat his ship. I can't believe I did this. I just know Chewie's going to lay eggs on my pillow again.
Wait, what?
So much mucus. So,
Nothing.
look.
I would be rotting inside that creature's gullet if not for Spider-Man. Time to return the favor.
We'll find him. We're running facial recognition on every surveillance camera in the cloud. They just keep moving too fast.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but you think Team Spooky's doing any better?
Nothing.
Well, your inflection on that last dactyl was... perfect. Perhaps a magnetism rune.
Against a level 5 demon alien hybrid? Where did you learn your magic? Demo Khan?
You know, you really do have a look.
Hunter's right. This isn't working.
On to plan C. Well, more like D.
Norman won't mind if I borrow a few Oscorp satellites at 45,000 feet, right?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
82nd and 5th. Well, between 5th and Madison now.
Guys, they're live, and they're trending.
Hashtag big alien apple.
Not bad.
Thanks. Now imagine if you had just asked for our help sooner.
No time for an after-school special. Patching it through. Patching it all through.
We need to hurry. Trust me, he looks straight out of a nightmare. Not...
Venom has taken to the rooftops, and he's tossing just about anything he can find onto the streets below.
should probably tell you the same thing.
Jeez. You'd think he'd at least have tennis elbow or something by now?
Spider-Man, we shall scorch the bones and bring them home to Mother!
Subdue this animal and bring it to Site 1.
We'll squish your face and eat your...
I'd seriously consider switching occupations if I were you, friend. I know, no job's perfect. But at the end of the day, it's all about the coworkers.
Hydra Immortalis!
Really nice of you all to come by and visit the old neighborhood. I'd say let's all stop for a group selfie, but Eddie might get a little jealous.
I cannot fathom why one of my mother's fallen is so obsessed with you.
I'm not sure what any of that means, but Eddie and I were doing our thing here in New York way before those horns grew out of his head. I've never known him to pick on civilians, though. We need to get these people out of his way.
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. Leave some for the rest of us.
You're clear. Now get moving. It's on.
Proceeding as planned. For victory!
This is getting old.
Targeting systems active.
Lilith must not have left instructions for Hydra on how to control her new pet. Can't say I feel sorry for them, but there's still civilians trapped here too.
Oh, cool! I can hear her too! She's talking in my head!
It's a comm system, the same one I activated in your suit.
Right, that was gonna be my next guess.
Your fate is sealed. I am afraid you might not make it back from this one. Let's do this!
Looking good, feeling good.
on for size!
Now that was something.
Everybody gets one.
The civilians are clear. It's open season on Hydra and their pet monstrosity.
They will be the next to fall in the hunt.
Wow. You two ever work with a guy named Craven?
All their research has finally paid off.
I've been waiting for this. You are going to pay for that.
Now's your chance to hone those skills of yours. Don't leave any Hydra standing.
You had your chance to escape. Hail that!
Coming at you!
I need a medic here!
Nothing personal, but I think you're out of your league here. This one's for you! Just the boost I needed!
We're losing ground! Engaging target!
I guess you're not holding back!
Fear is temporary. I am forever.
Wait to run now!
It is almost graceful the way you swing through the air like that.
Have you been eating Hydra again, Eddie? Your breath is almost worse than your bite.
All the food we need is right in front of us.
Move back!
Step right up. Test your strength.
You were too weak for this fight.
We've got them all. Now let's get to Venom and stop all this.
No more games! No more running! You can't stop us! Heroes! But we hope you try! We will crack your tiny bones!
Don't suppose you'd let us actually try and help you, Eddie?
Help us! Help us! You took everything from us, Spider-Man! And now, we will take your world!
Gonna put that down as a definite maybe.
Ought to make things interesting.
You and the Punisher must get along really well.
Monoforms are for the weak! Stop your struggling! struggling!
Like a fish on a hook.
Think I swallowed a little. Gross.
Follow Spider-Man's lead here. He's the expert when it comes to Venom.
Thanks. I recommend giving him a wide berth, especially if he's feeling huggy.
Movement here! Time to bleed. We will make you pay for that! Come here. Don't think they're getting up from that. That's one hell of a move. Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready. Why fight heroes? Embrace Mother's love! Struggles are pointless, and they spoil the meat.
Always like this?
I wouldn't take it personally. Eddie always gets extra grumpy when he's hungry. Think he's bad. You should see Jameson if he doesn't get his morning bagel. I do feel pretty amazing. I'm not really into guns, but you make a compelling argument. Looks like it's up for me.
I think you got some on me.
That wasn't very nice. This is a great victory, everyone.
Mother's strength is eternal. We are eternal!
He fights like a damned Wendigo. Unstoppable.
Oh, he's not unstoppable. Just really annoying. Huh. Not my worst idea ever. Good afternoon, Demo Venom! Here's a special request from all of New York to you, our slobbiest invaders since Thanos.
I was going to say, amazing.
That's what the kids tell me! I think I'll pass out now.
Don't worry. I know a safe place.
Spider-Man would probably appreciate it if you looked in on him. I think he's quite impressed by you.
I am the Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, hey, Hunter. Didn't see you there. Everything's fine. This is completely normal. All the top heroes do it, I'm sure.
Do what?
Practice their hero voice. In my case, my spider voice. I figured if I was going to be teaming up with this group, I ought to up my game.
I do not think you need to change a thing.
Easy for you to say. You ooze demon hunter coolness. I'm just some...
It was not I who drove off the Venom creature. You are a powerful demon.
You really think so?
I know so. I actually came here to thank you.
Thank me? For what? And by the way, does this thanks also involve pizza?
If I were to acquire this pizza, Who would I give it to?
Oh, you want to meet the Spider-Man? My true identity is a closely guarded secret. Not even MJ or Aunt May know for way... Sorry, Hunter, the mask's gotta stay on. I hope that...
Lilith's gaze can pierce the soul, as well as your cotton.
It's more of a span...
Then it is not she that concerns you, but...
Whoa, I never said that. You all have been tops in my book. It's just my secret identity is...
In my experience, secrets...
Pretty sure half the bad guys I fight live about 2 subway stops from my apartment. So my secret identity may be the only thing keeping us all alive.
I know this is not easy for you, Spider-Man. The people here are very different from one another. They do not always see...
Wait, did you just say live?
Yes.
I am really gonna enjoy getting to know you, Hunter.
And we would enjoy getting to know...
Listen, let me think it over, alright? It's a big decision. Gotta meditate on it. Check my horoscope. Roll it around in my... I really need to think this over.
Caretaker.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right?
All right then.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
An undeniable essence of power.
Shh. Tony is working.
Good day, Hunter.
This should be useful.
data immediately.
Run? Bruce, you told me you were on it for days.
I meant...
Good. I was hoping for something to do. Okay, what's Hydra up to now? And Hydra rears its ugly head. One of them, anyway. This should keep someone busy.
I'll make it my highest priority.
Ready for some hero work? I'm here if you need me.
Something amiss?
Nope, nothing. Just Bruce. Really glad we got Spider-Man back, Hunter. Not sure if you've noticed it, but these end-of-days scenarios really tend to put a damper on morale. It's nice to get a solid win, you know?
The true victory is in stopping Lilith. We must never lose sight of that.
Hey, I didn't stop being a soldier when I slapped on the tights. You don't need to sell me on the importance of the mission. Which reminds me, I should probably get back to it. There's a certain special Hydra mad scientist out there whose face is just begging for a smacking. And these gamma signatures of his don't seem to want to analyze themselves. Talk to you later.
Just in case you were looking for another opportunity to even the score with Hydra, I think these clowns are hoping for a fight.
Fair enough. Going for it. Isn't Dr. Faustus wonderful war crimes? Huh, you guys might be accessories, you know?
That was even better than I expected.
This should be good.
For the mother! More fuel for the fire. Serve her with honor.
do better if we tried.
Hail that!
I'll give it a whirl. Is it just me, or do I look different?
Weak, even for Hydra. I feel more like myself every day.
We serve until the end! We got company.
I can feel her corruption spreading.
Here you go.
That should help.
You're done. Here it comes.
Well, that's interesting.
Get out of there!
It is good to be back in the fight. You have earned this! You were too weak for this fight.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
Hunter, I need your... Magic's birthday is coming up. I want to throw her...
What do you need me to do?
If you could get the other Midnight Suns on board, it would.
Should I mention this to Tony, Carol, and the...
I don't know if they can keep a secret. I'm not even sure if I'll tell them about the party until that night. Oh, but I should probably invite Spider.
Do you really need me?
I don't, but I want them to see more of what I see. That you're part of the team. It'll...
All right. Let me know what you want.
Still figuring out who and what I need, but I'll message you when I do.
Sounds good.
Thanks for this.
Why the surprise? Why not a normal birthday party?
It'll be fun! All your friends showing up at once to wish you the best. Doesn't that...
To have friends do that for me. Truly, having friends at all is a...
No kidding. It's hard to make friends when...
Why the surprise? Why not a normal...
I already told you, surprise parties are a lot of fun. What...
Where are we going to have...
I'm still scouting locations, but somewhere inside...
That is all I...
I'm good if you're good.
And so you actually slept in that thing?
That was probably a mistake. I kept having dreams that I was swallowed by Sandman. That's, actually happened, you know.
Look, man, I get it. It's not a decision to take lightly. I struggled with it for a while myself.
What changed your mind?
I guess I finally started trusting these fools. They may be a little crazy, but they're like family.
And what about your real family? Don't you worry about what could happen?
They're back in LA. Much as my kid brother Gabe would love this place, they don't know a thing. Whatever happens here never gets back there. To be honest, I don't even think we're in the same dimension.
What?
Never mind that. Point is, this is a safe place with good people. If there's anyone who can keep a secret, it's them. Sort of comes with the territory of being a Midnight Sun. Most of our lives weren't sunshine and candy before Caretaker recruited us. And now we've got a gigantic demonically powered pizza oven in the forge.
Excuse me, would you...
Hey man, it's okay. We can talk about something else if you want.
Yes, please, stay.
Can't. Got something I need to do.
I really thought I had him with the pizza thing.
What is it with you both and Pete?
Okay, you wanted it, you got it.
You wanted what?
I give you, by popular demand, the man underneath the mask.
Peter Parker from Forest Hills, Queens. Nice to see you finally ditched the spider-faced doily, Peter. We're all friends here. You got our attention, so what do you got to say, Petey?
Hi? After all that build-up, I hope I didn't disappoint anybody. I mean, I can't shoot laser beams, light my skull on fire, or glow like the sun. Like Tony said, outside of the costume, I'm just boring old Peter Parker. I don't even have a cool screen name.
If it makes you feel any better, I do not have a screen name at all.
Actually, you do. You're crushing it on Superlink, Hunter.
Oh, that. A gift from Tony. I would not want him to think me ungrateful. But, feel free to like any of my messages you find amusing. It would please, Tony, I'm sure.
Speaking of, now that we took care of the giant radioactive spider elephant in the room, we might as well get to know one another. If there's anything else you're curious to know about... So what do you say, Hunter? Care to...
I have encountered werewolves, half-vampires, dragon men, but I have never encountered a Spider-Man before. There must be quite a story about how you became this way.
It's actually not the most epic story. Sort of a field trip gone wrong scenario, if you get me.
I do not.
Well, A small irradiated spider bit me while I was working up the nerve to ask Mary Jane Watson if she'd like to check out the Pym particle exhibit at the Empire State Museum. Next thing I know, the high-energy photons injected into my bloodstream started altering my genomic sequence. At first, I thought I was having an allergic reaction, and then I started climbing up the walls. I told my Aunt May it was late-onset puberty. She, believed me for some reason. So, how about you? Get bit by a radioactive hunter or something?
My mother is the harbinger of a dark god. A normal life was never in the cards for me.
Yeesh. I thought high school was hard to deal with. That's gotta be a heavy load to carry.
It is not always easy. You do not seem like a typical Avenger.
Avenger? Me? Oh, no. Between my double major at Empire State, taking photos for the Bugle, and, the whole protecting the neighborhood thing, who has the time? Besides, they haven't asked me to join them, yet, of course. What about you? How's this whole Midnight Sun thing work? You like the captain or something?
The Hunter has always led the Midnight Suns in the battle against Lilith. So it was before, so it shall be now.
Wow, that is some focus. Me? I get too restless if nothing changes. I get irritated with MJ when she insists on ordering the same pizza toppings all the time.
And just how many years has there been a Spider-Verse?
Oh, you mean how long have I been doing this? A few years now. You should have seen the original suit. I still have it lying around the dorm somewhere. Makes a great blanket. How about you? How long have you been hunting?
Childhood was a blur after my powers manifested. Spent many years after that hunting the spawn of my mother. Then there was the crypt sleep, of course.
Of course.
To be honest, I do not know. To be even more honest, I am not even certain how long I will live. I am the child of an immortal and a human. My lifespan is unknown.
Huh. So sort of like my student loans.
This Venom creature's obsession with you is strong enough to overcome my mother's call. Until now, I thought that impossible.
It's, complicated. Eddie, the guy underneath the giant oozing mouth, was a reporter with me at the Bugle a while back. I may have ruined his career by exposing a phony source of his on this big murder case. This, of course, led him to the alien symbiote that had secretly bonded with me after my original suit was trashed on Battleworld. We can talk about that little adventure later. Long story short, I thought I had eradicated the suit with a giant church bell. Before I knew it was alive, of course. Anywho, the alien symbiote decided to merge with Eddie, and the two have been hunting me down ever since. It's your basic, simple misunderstanding, right? Well, I guess every superhero needs a super nemesis. Venom is mine. Must be tough having your own mom be yours, huh?
Lilith made her choice long ago, though it pains me to say this. She is no longer my mother, but another monster to slay.
That's a hard way to look at it. When I see Venom, all I can see is Eddie. And the symbiote that saved my life on a few occasions.
Perhaps that is what Lilith is counting on.
Look, I get it. The monster that looks like your friend is still a monster. I watch plenty of zombie movies, okay? Still doesn't mean you have to become that which you were hunting, if you ask me. I knew that philosophy minor was gonna pay off.
Thank you, Peter. I should be going. This was...
Gotta thank you too, Hunter. I was sort of holding back before. You know, didn't want to be a chatty char. Anyway, you gotta.
Of that, I...
Good chatting with you, Hunter.
You know, vampires used to run the Lower East Side. I need to get something off my chest.
Go for it.
I can't stand vampire movies.
Why not?
Why do you think? They take vicious killers and present them as tragic and misunderstood.
I know someone like that.
Who?
Well, I would say look in a mirror, but I do not know what you would see.
Oh no. Only one way I'd be a movie vampire.
Oh?
If I was there to kill all the other vampires.
I would watch that.
They could call it Stakeout.
Why not just Blade?
Yeah, I could take it or leave it. I had a decent time.
My nerves are still a little jittery. Are